What is going on, fellow outlaws? Outlaw Gary here, and in today's video we are UFO hunting. That's right, there are aliens in Red Dead Redemption 2 that many of you guys may not be aware about, and today we'll be describing the different UFO sightings we've seen thus far. And Arthur Morgan's singing right now. California miner, who unto us befell. Now, I've heard Arthur sing before, but I was coming over to this campsite really quickly to see what's going on here because it looks like a random, it's like a random little hunter's campsite, which is so nice. I did not expect this to be here when I was making my rounds, but hey, there's a lot of free stuff here. I can cut down all these carcasses and put them on my horse and make some extra money. And honestly, I feel like Red Dead Online would be really nice if there was these little campsites like this. Look at this. We got a fish here. We got a deer there. We got some ducks. And I think, can I even sleep here? I can even sleep here. Now, with this campsite being here, we might take advantage of it. But one thing I just noticed, this is also a really good spot to go hunting. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deers. 6 deers all in front of me with birds overhead. Oh my goodness, dudes. This actually might be a great spot for Red Dead Online. We're gonna have to check this in with another day. But I've made a video in the past showcasing a specific house in Red Dead Redemption 2 that is all about the UFOs. It's very, very alien themed. Now, what's really weird about this house is the fact that since the release of Red Dead Redemption 2, I have not made any additional videos or any follow-ups with this UFO house. And oh my freaking god, look how many fish are in this pond. Okay, I have to visit this pond in Red Dead Online. Oh my, are you guys seeing this? What the? There is so many fish. Okay, you know what? Garrett, your ADHD's getting the best of you here. Let's stay on track. All right, what we're here to show off is the UFO house. Now, awkwardly enough, this home in the middle of nowhere, right in between the letters of N and O of New Hanover, is painted green. But not only is it painted green, but it also does not have the warmest of welcomes when it comes to the entry area. Like the walkway, you can tell there's some really weird stuff going on here, dudes. Now, upon entering this home, it's one of those very strange houses by the mountains that has a story to tell. Like all the houses that we've showcased in Red Dead Redemption 2, this one is of the weirdest categories. Yeah, as you guys can probably tell, there is there's some serious weird stuff happening here. Now, I've seen something like this in the past in real life where people have all committed suicide all at once for a purpose. And as you guys can see, there's a cup that this individual was holding, and it seems to me that this was one of the people to go last. He was one of the last people to go. All of them went with full clothing on, it looks like, or it looks to appear maybe only just boots. And as you guys can see, they're all wearing very similar boots, which is very weird. I don't even know how you can get all this. Yeah, they're all wearing. Okay, it looks like this is a bowling team, but I know it's not a bowling team. It's just a very, very weird group of individuals. And of course, at the head of all these weird individuals is the main person. I don't even know what to call her. But luckily enough for us, there is a letter here that we can inspect to receive some further details. Now, this is a mysterious sermon. And in this mysterious sermon, it describes to you that these people want to be taken from this world to another at the second hour under the half moon by the great love and grace of our Savior, Kukawamba, voyager of time and galaxies. We cast off our corporal shells so his vessel can take our spirits to the promised realm, to live in peace and power until the 2000th year. Guys, that's 2000. And when we will return for the new chosen and worship once again at the peak of Mount Shan. In his love we rejoice always. Now, when I first made my video about this place, I talked about this specific cabin being very mysterious. Now, upon first arrival, if you don't understand that letter, you wouldn't understand what exactly happened here. These people all killed themselves, and were taken by a vessel, a UFO, an alien, or their leader, Kukawamba, and have gone to another place, another realm. Now, what's really strange about all of this is the fact that all of this is even here. That Rockstar, this is more than just a cowboy game. This is more than just Arthur Morgan's story. This is a very, very interesting plot to Red Dead Redemption 2 as an Easter egg that we really don't know much about. But this is what we do know. Apparently, this whole Kukawamba Easter egg alien mystery is somehow maybe connected to GTA 5. And of course, you guys would let me know, those of you guys are very knowledgeable in this space when it comes to Red Dead Redemption 2 Easter eggs and what we have discovered thus far. This house by far is one of the most interesting houses we have seen in Red Dead Redemption 2. Every single drawer here contains nothing but goods like open snake oil, cocaine gum, and your regular lootables that you will see throughout Red Dead Redemption 2. But what you will also find, for those of you guys that don't know, is on the side of the house a very, very special chest. Ooh, potent miracle tonic too. My favorite. Underneath the cart, there is a very suspicious chest that you won't normally see. It may sometimes go missed, but with the right friend like Outlaw Gary here, I can provide you some direction to chests like this. Let's inspect this chest. Let's get it out from underneath the cart and see what is inside, because I don't remember if my first playthrough I even found this chest. And lo and behold, we got some rum and some money and a volatile dynamite pamphlet. Awesome. And of course, some money, 20 bucks to be exact. Now, what makes this spot so great is the fact that you can actually call down a UFO. You don't believe me? Well, it's very possible. All you simply need to do is go to this location and sleep and rest. Now, I learned this sadly recently, but if you hold L1 and you go to R1 and you go down to camp, you can actually set up a campsite. Now, before, what I would do is I would hold triangle and I would rest, and then I would try to set up a camp like that. Now, normally, setting up camp like so would not work because sometimes there'll be an activity in the area. And if that ever happens to you guys, simply use the L1 and R1 tactic, as that is the best way to set up camp, because no matter what's around you, it will always set down a camp as long as you're in the wilderness. So we're gonna sleep until nighttime. Nighttime should bring us around 12 a.m. Upon it being 12 a.m., that is when the crazy things happen. I'm telling you, strap in. If you have not seen this before, I'm about to showcase it to you. And later through this week, we're gonna have more UFO findings and things that deal with the UFOs, because I really want to explore this whole UFO mystery in Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, this finding is not new. This is something I've done, like I mentioned at the beginning of Red Dead Redemption 2, but I wanted to re-showcase it to those of you that have not seen this mysterious house and have not seen the UFO, because I feel like this is something that you guys should witness for yourselves. Since you guys are subscribers on my channel, I want to provide you guys with the best daily content I possibly can provide, and it is slowly approaching 2 a.m. Now, exactly at 2 a.m., you want to enter into this home. Upon doing so, something mysterious will happen. So without further ado, we're gonna go inside. Look at that, dudes. Look at that, dudes. Now, the UFO, like I mentioned, and I'm gonna turn off my face cam for this, was summoned and most likely took these people to the horses are freaking out, dudes. Now, I don't know exactly what's happening here. You guys hear that? What the heck is that noise? Now, I'm not sure if this UFO is the way it is because of circumstances that these people brought upon themselves. But I gotta say, this is one of the craziest of Easter eggs in Red Dead Redemption 2. And I felt like it was time to resurrect this big mystery. Maybe what we gotta do is find shoes like them. If we're wearing these shoes, maybe we'll be brought up. But hey, oh, this guy's shoe fell off. So the big question is, what does this UFO want? What can you do with this UFO? And is there any way to somehow be brought up with this UFO? These are questions I don't have the answers to, but it's something I want you guys to help figure out. I feel like this whole UFO mystery in part has been completely solved so far, but we don't know what's next. And in time, still till this day, GTA 5 UFO and Easter eggs are still being discovered. And I think the same is going to be happening with Red Dead Redemption 2. For a very long time, these types of mysteries will continue to be examined and further developed. And the fact that this UFO stays searching this house, as you can see, it's doing something. It's trying to communicate. It's trying to beam people up. I'm not really sure. But what I do know is that this UFO means business. Now, whether or not it affects Arthur Morgan or later on John Marston, I don't believe so. But as a player, you can definitely make use of this UFO, trying to figure out exactly why it's here. This is a mystery that we have not really figured out in its entirety, but it's a pretty awesome one if you ask me. Of course, if you guys have enjoyed this video and you're new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button as I upload every single day. I want to showcase this UFO one last time in this entirety, just so that I can demonstrate further points later on the week with some very interesting finds that I believe have to do with this UFO. So later on this week, we will be coming back to the UFO to talk about a few things and hopefully connect the UFO to some things that I have found in Red Dead Redemption 2 that I believe will might just blow your mind. Of course, thank you guys so much for all the continued support. If you guys want to support the channel, make sure you guys pick up an Outlaw hoodie, which it's backwards for you guys, but I promise it says Outlaw. It doesn't say Walt Teal. I promise it says Outlaw. If you guys want to pick one up, link in the description. Go check out the merch. And to the aliens that might be watching this video, we're coming for you. We're gonna figure you guys out, and hopefully we can be friends, not foes. Love you guys. I'll see you guys later with a brand new video. Bye, dudes.